how are you?
I'm very good. To start with, tell me, how old are you?
I'm 17 and I am a senior at Palo Alto High School.
Okay, so I've heard that you're very inspired by your mom, and that you're trying to help inspire the girls and the young people in your high school, right?
Yes, I have founded a Girls in STEM club at my high school, and what that does is helps build a community for girls in STEM. So a lot of girls are afraid because of this media perpetuated image where the coder is just a man who's in a room all night just typing away at his laptop, or the scientist is socially awkward and can't have a conversation or talk to anyone. But what we want to show is that this community is made of people just like you, and when you go into the world, there are people who are going to be helping you throughout your life. So that's what Girls in STEM is trying to do.
That's super cool, and it's something that we need to have everywhere.
I agree.
So how did you come up with the idea?
So it's actually very similar to a story you were telling me just earlier, where in your master's class there are barely any girls. When I walked into my APCS class, which is a computer science class at my school, there was 60 boys and 5 girls. So you would think that in the Silicon Valley this would be more equal, but it's such a big problem even here. So that's what really inspired me to create this club.
Wow, that's a very inspirational story. So what's next? So I've heard that you have an event coming soon.
Yes, in 2 weeks, on October 9th, we're having Tech Women, which is a program that brings women from the Middle East and Africa to be mentored at Bay Area companies so they can create change in their own communities. We're going to have them come to our school so they can help our students learn about the problems that are faced in other places, because even though we live in the Silicon Valley, it's very much a bubble. People want to fix problems. People are looking to start their own companies. But if they're not able to meet other people from around the world, what problems do they want to solve? If everyone's only working on the things that are over here, then people in other places will not have the opportunity to also have these resources and the innovation that starts here to come there.
So this is the first year that this project is being done?
Actually, this happened 2 years ago as well. So it's actually a really funny story. This was mid-October, and it was during a week called Spirit Week. And so when all of the freshmen from my team program came there, we were all dressed up with like babies. We had onesies on and pigtails and a pacifier, and the women were very confused. And our students were also very bewildered by, oh my God, this is all the innovation that's happening in all these countries, because there's so many misconceptions, right? So through that exchange, the tech women were able to learn more about what high school is like in America and what students are like here, but we were also able to learn about them and their journeys. And through the questions asked at the panel, kids were asking, is that really what life is like? Do you have computers? Silly questions like that. But people don't know what life is like in other places, even if it's very similar to their own lives.
And there's no way we're going to be able to become better unless we are doing it together.
Exactly. Collaboration is key. The community is key. Without it, nothing can happen.
Yeah. So what's next? So you graduate from high school next year?
Yes.
Have you planned what you're gonna start studying?
I am planning on studying computer science and neuropsychology, because not only do I like the hardcore technical stuff, I also really like people and understanding them. So I think by learning psychology, I'll be able to mesh those two together.
Sophie, just tell me, how many of your friends are like you?
I would actually say a lot of my friends are like me. One thing that I find really interesting here is once people have made a community, and once people have created the Girls in STEM is for everyone, not just people who like STEM, not just people who have their careers set, but people who want to learn about it, then you can find that a lot of people are actually interested in STEM, even if they don't feel comfortable saying it. In my science classes, a lot of girls will sit there very competent, very able and very interested, but not want to say, I'm a STEM person. Again, not because they don't feel like they can be, but because of this media perpetuated image that they feel like they won't fit into the community. So I feel like a lot of girls are very ready to do it, but they just need that little extra push.
Which you are giving them.
Hopefully.
So, what would you like to say to every girl that is watching your video right now?
I would like to say, explore, because even if you think you're someone who loves art or music, there are so many different careers that involve technology or math that are available. There's so many different types of things that you could do with your life. So just look it up. Maybe you want to be a graphic designer or a sound technician. There are just so many options. Without learning, you can never know what you can become.
Sophie, you're 17 and you're very inspirational. You just inspired me, and like I just felt that I've never done anything in my life because you're amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, and it was great meeting you and having you here with us.
You too. Thank you.